Okay, so once you sign up for aweber, this is what you see. I've just signed up as a test account just so you can see exactly what it's meant to look like. Okay, it gives you the details and then says it's easy to create your first campaign. Just follow these 3 simple steps. Set up your list, create a welcome email, and put a sign up form on your website. So, and as you know, I've got that a slightly different way around. I talk about set up your list, do the sign up form, and then the welcome email. So that's the steps. We'll follow my steps. Okay. So let's get started. We click on the Get Started button and it will take us in to aweber, and this will give us a dashboard here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, the very first thing we want to do is create our own list with a name. Okay, so remember step 1 is to create a list. So we want this one here, create and manage lists. So click on this here. And then we want to create a new list because it creates a default one with a funny name, but we don't want that. We want to create our own and do it ourselves. Once you know how to do this once, you'll be able to keep doing it again and again. So click create a new list. And then what we want to do is give it some information. So give the list a name. Okay, so if this is going to be your prospect list, then we call this prospect list. Okay, and it says here, it gives you the details. The list name will help you distinguish this list from others. It can be up to 15 characters long, containing only letters, numbers and hyphens. Okay, so the description, this list is for my wonderful prospects. It will be seen on your subscribe page, so you can call that, if you have a specific campaign name, you could say the super duper campaign name, whatever it is. Or if you're given a free download report, this could be the name of it. This is the report list. So that's the information. Your from name, this is what the email will say, so make sure you've got it right from a capitalization perspective. You can see it's got my name there in lowercase, so I'll just change that to look nicer. So Jamie McKean with the capital K. And your address, what email address do you want to use? So make sure it's right there. And it's got your contact address there from your sign up, so just make sure that's right. That's also important for the Can Spam Act. You need to have a physical address for email. That's step 1, basic information. Step 2, notifications. Receive an email every time a new subscriber is added to your list. You do want to do this, so you want to put your information in here. So I would put Jamie, and I'd put my email of jamie@jamiemckeen.com. And I click add, so you put your information there. Please don't add mine because I'll get lots of emails when people sign up for your list. You can add more than one, as you can see here, so if you work with other people you can add others. So that's notifications. Then you want to save settings. Okay, once you press save, then this page is presented, which is the next step. See, it's got these tabs across the top. This is what you're working through at the moment. So we've just done the basic settings, and now we move to personalize your list. So your company branding, so you put your information in here, and also if you want you can put your logo in there. So the profit partnership for me, the website URL, the profitpartnership.co.nz, and the email signature. It tells me here you've entered an invalid URL, so I need to make sure I do the http:// That should work now. An email signature, Jamie McKean, jamie@jamiemckeen.com. If you want to connect with Twitter or connect with Facebook, you click these. If you use your social media with your business, I suggest you do that because it just automates another step for you. So click on this and type in your Twitter password, and click on this and type in your Facebook password, and it will join them together for you. Okay, assuming you want to do that for this list. If you're going to be using this as your main list to your prospects as an example, then you want to do that. But just be mindful of what you're going to be sending out through that list, because it's then going to appear in your social media. Broadcast archive settings include a web form. Leave that as is. Global text snippet, you don't need to worry about that, so ignore that for now and just click Save Settings. Okay, now we're on to the third step. So basic settings, personalize, confirm your opt-in. So this is the email that people will receive when they've signed up on your form. Okay, the first thing they get is to say, please make sure that you've put your information into this website and you've agreed that you want to receive emails from this person. That's called a confirmed opt-in. So you get to choose a pre-approved subject, and there's different ones there. Okay, so first name, confirm your subscription, so that would be Jamie, confirm your subscription, or name would be Jamie McKean, confirm your subscription. So first name or name. Usually there's a first name, there's a surname, and then those two together is called name. This field here is name. So you pick whichever you want, whatever you're most comfortable with. You can play with this later, you don't need to worry about it. There's a standard information here. Okay, and then what you want to do is go down and click to add custom closing. Okay, so you edit here by clicking this button here. It opens up. Thanks very much for signing up. Looking forward to keeping in touch, Jamie. That's what I'd write. Okay, and here this insert field, you could put the names in if you want. So see, it says first name and last name. So you could say thanks very much for signing up, put a space in here, and I can say insert first name. So thank you very much for signing up, first name. So thank you very much for signing up, Jamie. Look forward to keeping in touch, Jamie. I don't talk to myself often, but I'm just showing you an example. Okay, required opt-in on web forms. We strongly recommend leaving confirmed opt-in on, so I'm going to leave it on. And then the confirmation success page. Okay, this is where when people sign up and they click on it, you can send them to a thank you page. So if you're giving them a free report and you want to send them to another page which has the report on it, or if you're going to send them to a membership site, or if you're going to send them to a video that you want them to watch, or even just a page which says thank you very much for signing up, this is where you put the URL in. Okay, and again it has to be http:// and I'll put an example one in here, the profitpartnership.co.nz/thank you. Okay, pass subscriber info for personalizing. Don't worry about that for now. Okay, that's a techie thing. I wouldn't do that if I was you, and I don't do that myself. So don't worry about that. Just make sure you have a URL page, and if you don't have a thank you page, just go and create one in your website, and then you can put the URL here. Okay? You can actually come back and update this later. And now that is creation of a list. So we've now just set up our list, and see it says down here the setup wizard is 75%, and the next thing it's asking us to do is do a welcome email, create a welcome email. We will do that later, okay? But for now you have just created the list, and you can now see your lists in the drop down here at the top. So you can create more than one list if you want, but if I was you, I'd have a prospect list, and I'd probably have a customer list as well. So there's a way to keep in touch with your customers in an automated fashion as well. So that's creating a list in Aweber.